Hey guys, what's going on? This is Kenny from Too Close to Touch, and this is 5 crucial facts that we feel you should know about us. Over the last few years of touring, we've been known to have a few incidents along the way. We've broken down a few times, and I guess I'll tell you about the most recent occurrence where our trailer basically had a wheel explode. It completely ruined the axle, and we were stuck on the side of the road for probably, 2 or 3 hours. We had a nice gentleman with the tow company. He showed up, an hour late, as per usual. Tried to repair it on the side of the road, didn't work, so we drove a 3-wheeled trailer for about 30 minutes down the road, dropped it off there, ended up selling it to them for $100, stayed in a hotel. And the point of the story is that every time we have ever broken down, we have always found the chance to cheer ourselves up with Mexican food and booze. So, for those of you worrying if we were cold on the side of the road, that's not what happened. We did, however, have to purchase a brand new trailer and make it to the show in Minneapolis the next day. So, we always find a way out of it, but we always have a good time doing it, even when times are tough. Gotta stay happy.
Kenny and Mason love to cook. They both work in restaurants, and we totally take full advantage of them. And I don't know if they really know that, but that we totally take advantage of them.
Probably, if you're ever in a situation where you're stuck in a vehicle with us, you'll notice some mad road rage that we have going on all the time, and I apologize, but that's just who we are as people. It doesn't really matter if I'm at fault or you're at fault. You're gonna be getting yelled at. We say terrible things. I'm sorry, it just happens. Not to you, but like at the window, but it's mostly Kenny.
So I started pursuing music when I was a teenager, about 13 years old, and I've always been really big into Star Wars. When I got into college, I had to basically drop out, and I moved around for a little while. But I always wanted to pursue music, so I kind of made it this thing for myself where I started growing a padawan braid from Star Wars. And it spent about 4 years where I was growing it and kind of like in and out of bands and things like that. But finally met the guys that I'm currently in Too Close with, and on the day that we signed our record contract, cut it off with a lightsaber. It was actually a chef's knife. But it was a big momentous event for us in the band, and we popped champagne, and it was a lot of fun, really exciting. So I still have the braid, and it's in my room somewhere at the moment. But yeah, it was pretty much about down to mid-rib, and carried it around for 4 years, braided it every couple days, and it was a lot to maintain.
So everyone always dreams about being able to bring a pet on tour, whereas that's not always the most realistic option. We have found a way to make those dreams come true. So my brother got me this special member of our band family for Christmas about 2 years ago, and I made a joke to him that he was going to see the world. So we have a special friend named Catfish Stevens, interframe Catfish. He's our tour fish, and he has seen more of this country or just as much of this country as you trying to kiss me. Yeah. So he's been with us pretty much everywhere, and we have this really ridiculous idea. So they say when you love something, set it free, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. So we essentially one day want to build a homemade parachute, take him to the Grand Canyon, tie a note around him, and just film this extremely beautiful releasing of this catfish into captivity. And hopefully someone finds him, and if he's meant to come back, he'll come back. But for right now, he's just playing rock music. He actually, ironically, we have a song called The Deep End, and at one of our shows, there were like 600 people or 700 people out there, and I was just like, someone threw it to me, and I was just like, "Help this fish swim!" And the crowd just lost their minds and just threw it out, and there's this video of you just see this fish like flying up out of the audience and stuff, and I'm like trying to keep my composure, like playing a set, but I'm dying. I'm dying on the inside, slowly. So, yeah, this is Catfish Stevens, and he's that rugged old pet that everyone has, but he keeps us in line, and we appreciate you for that, Cat. So. So yeah, we're weird.